So I was tagged by Sam Rowe to do the 25 push-up challenge for mental health, um, whether that's depression, anxiety, PTSD. But I thought I'd just use this as a little bit of a soapbox moment, so hope you don't mind. Um, First and foremost, I've got a friend called Mike, and he's going into rehab tomorrow. He's a vet. He served in the army, served for a long time, and then on Civvy Street, he's been let down by the government completely. If it wasn't for a few friends of his, he'd probably be homeless, and he struggled. And I'm sure there's a lot of other vets out there that struggle day to day with PTSD, with depression, with anxiety, having come out of the army and found that actually the government that they've served and the country that they've served doesn't give a shit. So that's for them. And the other thing is, I'm going to be honest, with this pandemic, when the lockdown first happened, and I'm sure my story is not unique, I struggled for probably 3 weeks to get out of bed, to do anything positive, to have any positive thought in my head. And I'm still struggling now, but I've got a lot better with it. But the biggest problem I'm seeing is not during the pandemic. I think it's going to be after, when lockdown is lifted and all the government support goes away and the rug is pulled out from a lot of from underneath the feet of a lot of people who have been struggling just to get by on a day-to-day basis with barely any money, dwindling money, businesses going under. And I think that when the pandemic ends, all that support for the businesses will just be pulled away and the wolves will come knocking. And when they do, I think mental health will be a huge problem. There's going to be so many people unemployed, businesses that have crashed, and the wolves don't care. The taxman, the councils, the bills, they will come running and they will come banging on the door for the money, and they don't care. They have no morals and they don't care, and they will come after people who I think are vulnerable, and those vulnerable people will struggle. And unfortunately, I think there will be suicides. I know of some that have happened anyway during lockdown, and I won't tell you about them. So the 25 press ups is for all of them. I am not going to nominate anyone across the 25, but if you want to do it, feel free. My 25 press ups, this is day one of 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.